but his skill isn't young. And if he stays focused and works on his outside shot, which I've heard he's been doing, I think that he could take his game to another level.
In his short career, has his name become any easier for you to say?
No, it's very easy. The Greek Freak.
Antetokounmpo.
That was very, very close. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis.
Let's get the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle team. At point guard, Houdini. At center, DeMarcus Cousins. At small forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the other guard position, Elgin Baylor. At the other forward position, Micah. It's not over. The head coach of the visiting team is Jason Kidd. Standing 6'6", number 8, Kobe Bryant. The home team head coach is Byron Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor.
That trade is something that has the staff, players, and fans excited. They think it may be the piece of the puzzle necessary to get over the proverbial hurdle.
And with good reason. I mean, we're talking about one of the very best we have in our league, and you have to think he'd help any team.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Baylor is out there with Houdini, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Baylor drives in, can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the bucket by the Lakers.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
And finished off by Worthy.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the score by James Worthy.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Johnson kicks to Kobe. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Byron Scott.
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. Great look, but off the mark.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Lakers on D. They trail by 1. 11 feet away, and he gets the bucket.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Johnson. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's right around 17 points a night, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Pittsnagel. Abdul-Jabbar coverage.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Lakers trail by 5. Kobe with it. 13 points from him the last game against Portland.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Good on the second free throw. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Houdini, who's guarded by Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 8 points for him.
So they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's Houdini. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
There's the lob to the hoop, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Here is Bryant. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
And guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
On the basket. It is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Seattle, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Well, Antetokounmpo in this one, he's already up to 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Johnson. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And it's sent back by Kobe. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Los Angeles on D. 11-point game. No good from Cousins.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And Seattle making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Bryant. To the inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. To the middle, here's Pixnagel. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. There's the dish to O'Neal. Lakers passing it around. Worthy. Again, Los Angeles.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Leading by 5. Johnson outside. Passes it to O'Neal. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. Lakers shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Kersey subbed in for James Worthy. Antetokounmpo kicks to DeRozan. Puts the move on. Fires from deep. Another miss by DeRozan. Lakers trail by 3. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum. For them offensively.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jeff Adrian's checked in for O'Neal. Barbosa comes in for Kobe. And Nedovic is subbed in for Magic Johnson. Nedovic and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's DeRozan. Adrian with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Rodman dishes to Barbosa. Back to Rodman. The pass to Kersey. He kicks it to Nedovic. Shoots a 3. And Seattle making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Phil Jackson.
Seattle leading by 3. Here's Giles. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Lakers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Rodman sets a screen. Barbosa kicks to Nedovic. Barbosa against DeRozan. Barbosa passes to Nedovic. Just 5 on the clock. Rodman dishes to Barbosa. Here's Nedovic. And the Lakers with another miss.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Well, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Carter Williams looking for his first basket still in this one. Jackson drives in. Back to Rodman. Here's DeRozan. But they recover it. Rodman against Rodman. The wide open look here for DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run right now. That's good from Nedovic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Purdue is checked in for Nedovic. And Seattle also making a change. Smith is checked in. Purdue against Carter Williams. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Lakers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Outside DeRozan. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Seattle ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap like.
Magic Johnson is out there with Purdue. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Worthy. And it's Bryant in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Cousins. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 3. Johnson outside. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
O'Neal's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Houdini. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
The Lakers trail. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Worthy. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Houdini. Seattle missing again. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. But tried by Worthy, so they take the lead. Worthy's got 8.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Houdini. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Shoots from 12. Another miss by Worthy.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The Lakers making a switch here. Nedovic is checked in. Seattle shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Lakers trail by 4. Worthy kicks to Johnson. Here's O'Neal. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. O'Neal's got 8 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Screen by Cousins. Inside. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Johnson goes in. Tries again. And there's the bucket. Steve with it on the offensive glass, getting it down.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Baylor.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Johnson. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against Orlando.
They did a superb job getting those extra opportunities. That's effort. Offensive rebounds, leading to second chance points. You attribute that to effort and persistence. And those possessions were key.
They really were. I mean, the second chance points, they're almost like bonus points, and they're also demoralizing to an opponent.
Rodman, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Cousins with it, guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Rodman passes to Houdini, just 5 to shoot. To stop the run, Rodman grabs the miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And the leaderboard with some point guards who have been getting their hands dirty in the paint lately. Let's take a look at the top rebounding one guards of the last 10 games. You look at Houdini, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
And Greg, I think it gives them an edge over most of their counterparts at the point guard spot. I mean, desire, attitude, and they really look to mix it up. They're not afraid to do anything to help their team's cause.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins. The Lakers in the lead. Feeds to Rodman. And Nedovic kicks to Rodman. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's Nedovic. Johnson attacking. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Out to the wing. Nedovic dishes to Johnson. To the inside. Nedovic misses.
I mean, come on. You don't see misses like that. I mean, that's grade school.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Johnson with the block. They push it up 4 on 3. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jeff Adrian's checked in for Shaq. Kersey comes in for Worthy. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Magic Johnson. And it's Purdue in for Nedovic. And it's Seattle with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Houdini passes to Rodman. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Lakers leading by 3. This is to Barbosa. DeRozan brings the double team to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Seattle has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second. Oh!
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here is Purdue. He dishes it to Barbosa. DeRozan brings the double team. Purdue the pass to Rodman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Jackson. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Let's check out how the Lakers stacked up, Kevin, over the last month in the NBA statistics. First in assists, first and second chance points, and they're number 2 in team rebound. A good, balanced, aggressive team on the backboard.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively. Playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
And the Lakers making a change here. Lyons checked in. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles. Lead. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Stolen away.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
And there's the feed to Rodman. Tipped away. Down low. Here's Smith. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Purdue against Carter Williams. Pass to Kersey. He feeds it to Bryant, the 17-footer. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
The drive by Smith. There's the 3. Got it! He got it! Just in time. What a shot!
Their 3 cut the deficit going into halftime. They're not going away.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lakers lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they're getting beat up on the boards, honey. Woo. Smack them around, smack them around. And you know the coach is unhappy about it, because I'm unhappy about it, Ernie. I'm sure he's in the locker.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to...
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. Seattle trails by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Seattle, we've got Antetokounmpo. Houdini is out there with Baylor. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Baylor's got the first basket of the third quarter for Seattle.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Passes it to Houdini for the lead. Out to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. They now take the lead. He's got 17. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away. Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Johnson attacking. Kicks to Kobe. Outside Worthy. On the wing, Johnson. Clock at 6. To the middle. The kick out to Worthy. The shot no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Jerome Kersey. Bryant against Baylor. Picked away. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. No luck. Excellent D there by Johnson.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Seattle. And the layup falls. And it's 9 points for Houdini. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put up.
Looking over there, Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Yes,
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Baylor, that's good.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Worthy against Antetokounmpo. Johnson outside. Here's Shaq. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. Magic Johnson picks one up for Seattle. They have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripes tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Here's O'Neal, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's O'Neal. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And what a tremendous game for O'Neal. He's got 14 points and a steal. What touch he's got out there. He's hardly missed anything.
And really, the only thing you can do is try to keep the ball out of his hands.
And the second free throw, good. Seattle leading by 3. Here's Houdini. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Houdini's got 14.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Seattle on defense. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Johnson dishes to O'Neal. Here's Worthy. Oh, that's blocked. In-change shot out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Bryant. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's around 18 points per game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Worthy, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Lets a floater go. Seattle grabs the miss.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Baylor passes to DeRozan. Off target from outside.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
That one goes. Counted. That's 10 points for Johnson.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Giles. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. Now here's Johnson. 10 points for him. There's the dish to Rodman. Bryant has the open look, and that one hits back iron. Seattle leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Here's Houdini.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Who comes in for Johnson? On defense, the Lakers. Here's Pixnagel. That's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
To the paint, here's Rodman. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Carter Williams against Purdue. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Kobe's got 5 points in the quarter. Now DeRozan. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Pixnagel. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night. got a piece of it. 1:41 left to play in the third. Smith kicks to DeRozan. No good from outside.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
DeRozan on the wing. The three. The offensive rebound. They shoot again. Some shot is good that time. There's a minute left in the third. And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. As he's checked in for Purdue. And Seattle also making a change. Baylor, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fader on the way. Kobe, no luck.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Outside for Carter-Williams. Hands the shot with nobody near him. And it's a 6-point Seattle lead. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Leandro Barbosa at the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Barbosa.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
And Seattle making a change here. Cousins is checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Seattle leading by 5. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throw down.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. continue to attack that rim.
And here is Bryant. 18 points for him. With 4 seconds on the clock. Good! Bryant's got 7 points here in this.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Seattle leads by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Lakers trail by 5. Kersey is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And there's Barbosa. Then it's Johnson, and it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Seattle shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Cousins, the pass to Houdini. Back to Cousins, stolen by O'Neal, and it's the Lakers on the break. Johnson's got the ball, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Seattle.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in. Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
There's the pass to Barbosa. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's Houdini, covered by Barbosa. Houdini passes to Cousins. Here's Houdini. Oh!
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, it can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Giants. Abdul-Jabbar covering. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
You guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Worthy's checked in. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Feeds it to Worthy. Barbosa kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. And the shot falls short this time. Seattle leading by 4. Barbosa with the steal. And here we go. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Leandro Barbosa.
First one falls for him. And Barbosa drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Excellent defense from Worthy. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Johnson attacking. Here's Shaq. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Houdini, who's guarded by Johnson. Fires from the line. Here's Pittsnoggle. Count the basket and the foul. Abdul-Jabbar. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
Back to Johnson. It's a floater, and he's able to get it back. Rodman goes in, and he jams it with authority.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Antetokounmpo against Worthy. Inside. Here's Cousins, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities. Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Cousins with a screen on O'Neal. Houdini passes to Baylor. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Johnson attacking, and they take the lead. And the Lakers lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for it.
Cousins playing well. He's got 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Johnson double teamed. Rodman kicks it over to Worthy. Dishes it to Johnson. Screen by O'Neal. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by... Cousins. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Welcome fans for the FIBA World Tournament.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Pittsnoggle. Worthy defending. Screen by Cousins. The feed now to Antetokounmpo. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we'll get.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Tell you what, this is some serious showmanship here. Loving that tomahawk.
Clark, he came with force, and that's not just getting 2 points. He was sending a message.
Making a statement.
And also a momentum shifter. I mean, the energy, you can see it. Take a look at the bench. Those guys are fired up. That makes you want to fight.
Houdini passes to Baylor. They get it again. Here's Cousins, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The Lakers making a switch here. Kersey's checked in. Kobe against Baylor. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's stolen. Worthy gets to Kobe. Here's Johnson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Johnson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Kobe with the brilliant assist that time.
Here's Cousins. And Count Kowalski is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That free throw good from Cousins.
And one puts them in a very nice spot as they stretch that lead out a little bit.
And the Lakers call time here. Johnson outside. And yes, sir, that one drops. Johnson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Great quarter for the offensive end, trying to wheel his team back in the game.
Here's Houdini, who's guarded by That's a beautiful shot. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
ever
seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 5. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter. Minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Seattle leading by 3. Here's Houdini. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins after that.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? 22 points and 8 dimes.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play. They really could have used the perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
To the middle, here's Pittsnoggle. Second shot opportunity, and he gets it to go. He has 29.
Well, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Johnson goes in, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Pass to Baylor. He kicks it to Cousins. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Pass it to Houdini. Antetokounmpo against Worthy. Outside Baylor. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Free throw good from Baylor. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Inside, here's wow. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're losing by 7. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this timeout here.
Nedovic dishes to Adrian. Expanding his range, buries it, and now they trail by just 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound, Rodman, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Knocks it loose to force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Seattle taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, DeMarcus, congratulations on the win tonight. We know you're a very intense player, but tonight you certainly seem to be having a lot of fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here frowning all the time. I'm going to try to keep a smile on my face.
We love to see you smile, DeMarcus. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. He's the NBA's second leading scorer, but tonight he was number 1 on the court all game long. Several highlights we'll enjoy seeing again.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.